Howdy, and welcome back. I did quite a bit of grinding with alchemy. So, we went ahead and cashed in our mini metals. So we got the Miracle Sword, which I upgraded via... It was Gold Ring to make a Prayer Ring to make a Life... a Recovery Ring, which was Prayer Ring Seed of Life. Then we mixed it with a Gold Bracer to get the... what was it? The Life Bracer, and then upgraded the sword. Sacred Armor was a mini metal reward. We did buy an Ice Shield. What else? We also got the Meteorite Bracer from Mini as well, too. Which this is a plus 50 agility. I did give Yangus the Magma Staff. And I just made the Uber Warhammer. This will be his strongest hammer. Which that was just the Warhammer with a Mighty Armlet. Got the Spike Steel Whip for Jessica, which that was using the ultimate key on red storage at our house that we saw. Which those chests gave me the whip, a garter, a mini metal. We did make the Blizzard Sword, which was the sword you can buy in Arcadia, mixed with the Icicle Dirk and the Cold Cheese, which we did level up Jessica to equip swords now, so she has single target damage, which is her highest damage, or group damage. We upgraded the Scholar's Cap to the Thinking Cap, which was just using the Iron Headgear, so I upgraded her and Angelo. As well too, I did make another Power Shield, so Yangus, the Hero, and Angelo also have those. Everybody's got Special Medicine, Rosewort, which is 2 medicinal herbs and a Moonwort. We got a Rune Staff from Peckham. That would be the 4 chests there. Which, that was where the Power Shield came from. And there was also a Mimic in there. And a Mini Metal. What else? We did upgrade one of our Lesser Penicilla to a Greater, which was Roseroot and Rosewort. We did our cold cheese, which is cold cheese mixed from premium mold and dragon dung, which we did use our Yggdrasil leaf for. Got our soft cheese, Muddy Armlet mixed with the Dragon's Bane to make Dragon Slayer. Moon Axe we got here in Argonia, which was in that locked room, along with a Skull Ring and a Mini Metal. Trying to think what else. Basically, all I did was just try to use all my items in my bag to get all sellables. So, yeah. That's pretty much about it. Plus, I do love the Uber Miracle Sword design on the hero. It's so good. And if you don't know what it does, every time I do a basic attack, I do heal. And as well as Sacred Armor also heals me a bit after everyone's actions. Also, I did take all the gold out of my bank. Mainly the thing I wanted to do was save on selling stuff until I recorded again. So this cheese can go. Soft cheese can also go. Now we'll hold on to the Greater Panacea, since that gives me basically a full heal and cures all statuses. Holy Lances, those can go. I'm gonna sell Moon Axe since this can't be crafted into anything. So we get rid of that. I will hold on to Dragon Slayer and Zombie Slayer since they do bonus damage to those types of enemies. Falcon Eyes, I will get rid of these, which I use a Slime Earring, a Tough Guy Tattoo, and an Agility Ring. So 3 accessories for a knife. Eagle Dagger will sell for more. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Dragon Tail Whip. That's fine, I can make more of those if I get Dragon Scales. Bronze Armor. The Spiked Armor. I don't know why the NPC's telling me you'll never get this back if you sell it. It's an alchemy thing. Dragon Shields, that can go. Sell about 4 bunny ears. Bronze helmet can go. And there. Our money just skyrocketed. So yeah, I mainly just wanted to save as much money as I possibly could. But anyway, our next location, we're gonna go on a bit of a side story here. We're gonna go to Baccarat to, how shall we say, get the casino back up and running. So we'll go all the way to the mansion in the back here. So now we can finally enter here after the defeat of Dolmegas. Which, another thing too with the defeat of Dolmegas as well too, that I kind of regret. You can't buy prayer rings at all anymore. I found that out recently because I wanted to save money on not wasting my seeds of magic. But the game had other plans, I guess. This leads to a back section. With a single barrel with magic water, okay. Hey, I'm not complaining about magic water. 90 ways to restore MP. Oh yeah, we get to finally meet, the two
I hate you, Cash. I so cannot stand you. We're both orphans, remember? Dad took us in when we were still babies. That means we don't know who's actually older. For all you know, I could be your older sister.
Yeah, and for all I know, maybe you're actually a boy? Whatever, Carrie. Why don't you just chill out? I'm giving you an equal chance. Like, how many times do we have to go over this? We do the contest. The winner inherits the Golding family's fortune. End of story. Wait, don't tell me. You're too scared to go to the dragon graveyard, even with your bodyguards.
As if. Don't be more of a jerk than usual, Cash. Huh? Cash, we have guests. They could be applying for the bodyguard position.
Oh, hello there. Please forgive our manners. Welcome to the Golding Mansion.
Yeah, your little, squabble there isn't the greatest. Sure, I'll hear. This isn't, mandatory to
Let
do,
me explain
but,
the situation.
I
Our
don't
foster
mind.
father has passed away. Now, we're in the middle of deciding which of us will take control of his fortune. Maybe arguing is a better term. My sister and I are like oil and water. We never agree on anything.
That's why we've decided to have a trial. A contest, basically. Whoever completes it and returns to town first will be declared the winner!
The trial itself is a Golding family tradition. It's like a test of a potential heir's worthiness. All one has to do is enter the dragon graveyard and obtain the mark of the family on their hands. Sounds easy, right?
Not! The dragon graveyard is full of monsters. We could
When
even
isn't
die,
anything
you know?
not full of
So,
monsters.
we've agreed to hire bodyguards to protect us during the competition.
The only thing is, we haven't been able to find bodyguards of the right caliber. But I've got a good feeling about you travelers. What do you say, little sister?
I hate to say it, but I agree. Wow, this is a first.
Well, there you have it. Okay then, if we're all in agreement, why don't you go ahead and choose which of our backs you'd like to cover? The loser will use bodyguards picked from the mansion staff. Won't you, Carrie?
Whatever. You're going down either way, Cash.
Sure, sis, sure. Oh, and one more thing. You'll be compensated regardless of who wins. So, don't worry about pay.
So now we just have to pick between the two. Doesn't matter which one. Yeah, I'll usually go for Carrie, though. In my mind, always... Or, I guess it doesn't mean anything nowadays, but... As a man,
Fair
I
enough.
prefer to protect the female.
I'll take some of our men as bodyguards. And before I forget...
You rang?
Would you be so kind as to prepare a nice dinner for our guests tonight? We should do our best to put them on equal footing with the guards.
Don't you think? Do you always have to be so patronizing, Cash? But you won't hear me complaining about having a nice dinner.
Diamond! First this scamper and now this. We're on a banquet roll.
King Trode's going to miss out again, though.
Oh yeah, I guess I
Well,
forgot to
we
realize I
don't know
upgraded
one hurting.
Angelo's sword as well, too. Because, he has the Mercury Rapier, which is holy silver. I used that to... What was the name of that weapon?
Wake up! Wake up! Hello! Wake up! Up! Come on, move, you lazy bum!
Jeez, okay.
What are you doing? The sun's already up. Cash is on his way to the cave. I cannot believe this. Help me wake everyone up right now!
Jesus. Oh my god. I have never seen this animation of Angelo ever. Frickin' full on grapple, full body pillow. But yeah, the
Come on!
weapon I
Get
did
up!
upgrade is
No!
Holy Silver Rapier, the Fallen Angel Rapier, which was the Devil's Tail and a Winged Bat. Surprisingly enough, that rapier also has a chance of confusion. And then to upgrade to the Mercury's rapier, I needed 2 Mercury's bandanas with it.
I've decided to let it
So-
go this time because I overslept too. We have my jerk of a brother to thank for that. I got the maid to confess that she put sleeping powder in our food last night, at Cash's order.
Dirty trick.
Look, there isn't any time to discuss it now. We can still catch up with him. Come on, let's go! I know you need to get yourselves ready, but I hate waiting around! So, I'm going on ahead. Meet me at the entrance to the Dragon Graveyard. And don't keep me waiting!
So yeah, the start of this little side story now. I'll loot up place 2 because why the hell not? Besides, there's one item here that I do want. And there it is. It's not strong armor, but it is useful for making something that we'll need. Or, I guess, something that I'm wanting. Seed of Wisdom. Gold ring. Wow, I could have got one for free here. God, you know what? We got like a shit ton of money. I shouldn't complain. But still, though, it could have saved like 2,000 gold. Cheese powder, milk, and that's all that's here. I am also, before going, I do want to put all this money in the bank. I don't want it being a case of I get a party wipe and lose all this money. Besides, it could be good gambling money, now that I think about it. Because, when the casino opens here, there's actually really good rewards. So I actually don't mind spending money to get tokens. Though at the same time, too, I still need to make a few purchases for later, definitely. Anyway, I think Argonia's probably the closest. Because we're gonna head to that desert that I completely forgot to go to that church for. Let me pull up the page for the desert. There we go. Alright. Bell. There are 2 chests in the desert. Items that aren't really the most important anymore. Oh. I guess my cheese is done. Because, yeah, the only thing I'm making now with the alchemy is just cheese. Yeah. We'll just continue to make spiced cheese. Actually, another thing I realized too, I can go back to that hut on top of the waterfall dungeon back in the Fairbury region. Do zap. The only reason I have magma staff on Yang is in case I need to do AoE. Show off Jessica's. And then with Angelo, because of his rapier, he's more than likely going first. Yeah. So yeah, Blizzard Sword does 2 hits on contact. Because it basically just acts as the crack spell as well too. So I mean, hey, double dipping on damage isn't too bad. I just need to remember the path here. I guess zooming out doesn't really help. Actually, what I'm gonna do is just put Holy Protection on. Not really a fan of these encounters. I know I'm losing a bit of money in EXP, but I kinda don't have the time right now. Because this may shock you, but I do have a job. That's not this. And I need to prep myself for work. So if anything, this episode will probably be a bit short compared to my other ones. I'll probably do another recording later on tonight. So if anything, the next episode will probably just be a continuation of when I recorded this today. God, that did not last long. And back to the menu because of cheese. Yeah, the only thing I'm using cheese for is just sellable, so I never really tended to use cheese in my playthroughs ever. Actually, I think I can make that spangled dress into something. Yeah, I can do that right now. So, spangled dress mixed with gold bracer and ruby of protection. And this item will lead into 2 crafts that I'd want to make. But I know definitely I can only make one at a time. And those spangled dresses, they're only rewards for the casino through tokens. So, not the greatest in my opinion. But I mean, definitely I'd say it's okay. What do you got in your shop? Dreamblade. Nothing really worth it. I do know you can use the Dreamblade for just the snooze spell. But, I don't really see myself needing to. Anywho, 2 chests we'll get before entering the graveyard. I believe I can do the dungeon within an hour. Besides, I don't think I can get any random encounters if I use Holy Protection. So it's kind of alright for me. There should be a chest around here. Oh, there it is. So another dragon scale. You can use the wells around the desert here to travel. But I don't see the point since if anything, it's more or less just to avoid encounters to get to the chests in the dungeon quicker. So there's our dragon shit. Oh. Forgot this infamous monster is here. Living Flame. 46, damn. Okay, there we go. Didn't expect him to be solely targeting Jessica, though. Yeah, the Living Flames and the Blue Fire variants as well, too. Those guys are also a theme team. There are 2 of each, so you could have 2 ice and a fire, or 2 fire and an ice.
Man, where have you guys been? I was starting to think you'd never show up. Cash is already inside. We've got to go after him. I've got to win. I swear, Cash, I'm going to have you begging for mercy.
Oh, with my level, I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have too much trouble in here. The guidebook recommends level 34. Actually, I'm surprised. To think with the over-prepping for Dolmegas being a few levels higher, you'd think, I'd be like a little over for this, but no, I'm kind of about average. Yeah, maybe I take too much precautions. Anyway, our first time seeing these these T-Rexes with axes. Honestly, with Uber Miracle Sword and Sacred Armor, the hero's just never gonna really die here. If anything, the enemies will have to literally rush them down to even kill them. So... anyway, we're mainly going around because there's loot. So I want to at least clear the dungeon of loot before moving on. Zap. That. Crackle, since I think dragons are more susceptible to ice damage. I know they're more resistant to fire-based. Actually, guess what I can do here as well. Since this dungeon is mainly filled with dragon enemies, it might be better just to have the Dragon Slayer sword on. Just for a bit of bonus damage. I mean, why not? Yeah, Jessica doing a lot more damage with that than the Blizzard Blade. This is the only reason why I got the knife skill up to where she can equip swords. Because I'd say the swords have better bonuses than the daggers. It's basically with that Dragon Slayer sword, she's doing as much damage as Yangus right now. May as well just throw the multi-heal. If anything, I'll probably just swap Jessica with her whips if I really need group damage. Okay, if I pick this path, I get one looted item. Just being a single bag. They are throwing a lot of groups of enemies now, though. Ooh, nice crit. Actually, I guess reading the monster appearances in the book, there's only 2 types. Angelo finally gets the 100% revive. Still put it all in the swords. Reach your hand in, get a piece of dragon shit. And then there's one more chest. I swear, I feel like the encounter rate here is more towards dragons. least there's one ally that I don't have to focus on healing as much, so... It's at least a good thing. How much more does Yangus need in his humanity for Kerplunk? Oh, he just needs 4 more. So now, just in case, if everyone goes down but Yangus, then I have a way to actually bring everyone back. And also, if anyone's still up and in critical HP, then he can fully restore everyone too. I know Yangus more needed the full heal, but I think everybody kind of needed a bit of a heal. Damn. Of course, the party finishes up after that. Yeah. Xing will full health, guaranteed revive. Xing will work 50% of the time and only bring him half health. Okay. I think I need to be over here. Okay, this is the only encounter type that doesn't have bonus damage. But I mean, I can always just use group magic. Too bad I already used my magic there, dummy. She lost out on a level because of the dinosaurs. Oh, and she finally got Kaboom. Nice. Do I want to keep investing in swords? Probably not. Got 7. Now let's start going into our whips again. Because I just want it being the case of her being able to equip swords, not so much be proficient in them. Besides, I'm pretty sure the whips will be much more useful than swords, in my opinion, for damage. If anything, more or less, swords are just there for utility, and that's about it. Well, even so, I could just give Jessica the Uber Miracle sword too. Just so that way she can keep herself healthy. Okay, our last loot. And it's another dragon shield. Do something on my phone here too. Guess I forgot to turn my Spotify off on my phone. Oh well. Nice. Is the next tier? Because I'd want to at least get courage up to 90. Because that just halves on my MP on magic. Yeah, I think I'll just keep going into that. I'll worry about points into swords at a later. Might be a little bit too many enemies. Good thing we got Kaboom now. Snooze, really? And I really enjoy enemies that love statusing, yay. Okay, this way. This room is pretty much the boss room. Surprisingly enough, there is a boss here. And I don't need any other preparation. If anything, just a bit of healing and we're good to go.
Cash? Whatever, Cash. You made your bed. This is what you get for being a cheater. Now you're monster food. But if you cry for help, like a little baby, I might have my men give you a hand. What do you say?
Oh,
Cash? Are you listening? Quit playing around and answer me before it's too late! Cash! Look out! Ah!
Carrie? What are you doing here?
Alright. Let's deal with this. I don't think these two are much of a problem, though. I know... Probably shouldn't be, but, do that, and go off. Because I know Blue Fang has a, I think it was an intimidating shout. So I at least want to take care of him first. Actually, I'll make use of a rune staff too. these guys do hit pretty hard, so... Yeah, that's the sole reason why I'm actually kabuffing is Redhorn can initiate a dual attack, so... Okay, I'm fully defensed up. Go see if I can try hitting the limit of 100. Okay, I'm in possibility of it. Of course, Jessica gets knocked down, though. Actually, should do Acceleratable. Now I know I think it was a percent chance for attention 100 is 33%. least want to try. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Get the Goku hair. No more knocking me down, neither. I'm gonna be a big hit. So we'll do the flame slash, I guess. And let's see if I could sap you. Oh well, a little too late for the sap, but you know what, I'll take the over 1,000 damage. Pretty sure he should go down here. Not yet. There we go. All done. And a nice chunk of money, too.
Oh, sis. How could this happen? But I won't forget your sacrifice, Carrie. Not for as long as I live. Don't you worry. I'll take over Dad's place and make you proud. I know you and Dad will be watching over me from heaven.
Sorry, Cash, but I'm not dead yet.
Ow! Hey. So you're okay? I should have known better than to worry about you.
You big fat cheater! I cannot believe you mixed sleeping powder in our food! You just threw the contest as far as I'm concerned. And look what happened! You nearly got yourself killed! You're lucky I found you in time!
Look, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to win. To finally make you respect me as an older brother. But you know what? I don't care anymore. You risked your life to save me. You deserve to become the sole heir.
Huh? Like, what are you saying?
I'm saying the fortune's yours. And let's make that the end of this stupid rivalry between us. Anyway, we're almost at the doors of judgment. Bodyguards, we're still counting on you.
I mean, it's just a door. You don't really need bodyguards for that.
All I have to do is open these doors, and the family crest will be marked on my hands. Owie! What's up with this door? It's all hot. I'm so going to get burned.
How are you gonna get the signature on your hand, though?
Well, duh! The burn is the mark of the family heir. Why do you think they're called doors of judgment? If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Wait, so I have to open both of these doors? I can barely get the one open. It's impossible to do alone. Whatever. Guess there's only one thing to do. If you feel sorry about that dirty trick you pulled, now's your chance to make up for it. Help me open the doors. If you do, I'll agree to split the fortune. That means we'll own the casino together. Deal?
You won't hear me complaining, but don't come crying to me if you start regretting it later.
Come on. That side's all yours.
Let's do it.
Ah!
What are you crying about? This is nothing compared to getting smacked upside the head by a monster.
I'm not crying. I just want to get back home and put some ice on my hand.
Not until after we go in and have our audience with our ancestor.
Bodyguards, you'd better come too. We're not done here yet.
Oh, yeah, I have to move just a bit.
Well done, child of my children's children. You have reached the inner sanctum. In so doing, you have completed the trials and proven your worthiness as heir. Now, hearken to my words. Noble blood courses through your veins. As a trusted descendant, you have an obligation to protect this noble heritage. You may never permit this bloodline to end, for whilst it endures, the world shall remain at peace.
I mean, since these two are both orphans, technically the bloodline
That
did end.
was our ancestor?
Sure looks that way. That crystal seems to be enchanted with some sort of power that shows an image to us.
He said not to let the bloodline die out, but isn't that impossible? We were adopted after all. The family bloodline ended when Father was killed.
Well, we can't do anything about that now. All we can do is work together to make the casino even more successful. Anyway, we've heard what he had to say. Let's go home. And don't forget, travelers, you're still on the payroll as bodyguards until we get back.
I think it just brings us back to Baccarat, I think. Yeah, it does. Okay. Can tell when the music's playing.
What happened? What are you two doing together? Does this mean you still don't know who won?
Come on, it's obvious. It must have been a draw.
Does this mean the casino's gonna stay closed? Give me a break.
Listen up, all of you. As you can see, the contest was a draw. However, an heir has been decided.
Both of us are inheriting our father's fortune. Together.
And as proof, we have both obtained the mark of the Golding clan from the Dragon Graveyard.
They look just like the scars Golding had on his hands.
Yeah, he used to show 'em off all the time down the pub, he did.
We also have some good news for everyone. The casino will reopen tomorrow!
Yes! 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 About bleeding time!
And finally, we need to thank you for protecting us, my traveling friends. But we're exhausted at the moment. We'd like you to stay in the mansion tonight as our guests, so we can properly reward you tomorrow.
So yeah, we'll get a free rest too. I think it's, yeah, just downstairs, I think. Yes, did sleep okay. Nice. So they gave us at least a little bit of currency for the casino.
Well, there they go. I guess this is goodbye.
You know, before we met them, I never imagined things would turn out like this. I mean, both of us inheriting Dad's fortune? Who would have believed that? Looking back, I can't believe how stubborn we were acting about being sole heirs. It's amazing how easily people can change when they put their minds to it.
Watch it there, big brother. This talk of becoming sole heir, it's freaking me out.
Don't worry, I'm not suggesting anything. We're in this together, I swear. On the mark on my palm.
I swear it too, Cash. On the mark of our family. And on the memory of our father. Now that we're working together, we can make the Golding family more successful than it's ever been. Let the good times roll!
Well, that's the end of that storyline. Technically, you don't have to do it. The casino will just open up way later then. But, yeah. We can actually go to the casino now. And there's, quite the amount of, items we can get from here, too. So... I think there is another NPC I think gives tokens. I'm just gonna talk with everyone. I've never have gotten the second reward of tokens. Might be him. Anyway, here's the exchange. So we have 850 tokens. We can't get anything, but Saint Ashes would be nice. The Spangled Dress, I do need a second one to make. Falcon Blade's pretty good too. And then the Gringham Whip, this is the strongest whip in the game. And instead of hitting a group of enemies, it hits all enemies. And then the liquid metal armor is honestly one of the best armors that everyone can equip. So if anything, liquid metal armor is pretty much the strongest armor I can equip to everyone at the moment. There are 3 more tiers of armor that are stronger than it. One of them being an upgrade for the liquid metal armor. And then the other 2 are only equipable to Jessica. But one of them can also be equipped to Angelo as well, too. But one being alchemy, and the other one being a prize for later. So yeah, quite the expensive amount of stuff. I could also buy prayer rings as well, though definitely a little more expensive than when I can buy them in Argonia. But yeah, if I really wanted to, I can just grind casino, but I don't feel like it. Besides, not like you need the strongest armor in the game, really, to finish this. I do want to deposit my money, though. I've got 80,000. Quite the money. But, I'm also going to end this, too. We got a side story done, which isn't too bad. But, this one is a short one, so... Save and quit. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.